Hello, good afternoon, guys. What's up? What's up? What's up, my people? How are you guys doing? This is Black Jeff of Forex, and I will be taking you on market analysis. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll be taking you guys on market analysis. Now, I'll be analyzing two pair, which is GBP USD and Euro USD. I took both pairs for a sell, and I would like to share my thoughts on why I took both pairs for a pair. For a sell. Now, this is the best SMC strategy you will find online. Why is this the best? This is the best because it is the simplest of them all. Now, one thing you must understand is that you cannot just buy or sell from any point in the Forex market. Now, you need to know where the money is in the Forex market. You need to know where the liquidity is. You get what moves the market is money. What moves this market is liquidity. Now you have to know where the liquidity is. Now I always tell people that there are two places in the Forex market where the market can either buy from or where the market can sell from. Now, the market can either buy from your structural liquidity or an external liquidity. Don't worry, you may not be familiar with a structural liquidity or an external liquidity. I'm going to break it down. Now, I will be analyzing, let me start with GBP USD. I'll be analyzing GBP USD. As you can see, I'm on this trade. I took this trade since 2 days ago, and the trade is still moving in profits. And I want to share my thoughts on why I'm taking this trade. Now, first thing first is you want to trade based on the direction of the market. You want to trade based on the direction of the market. And we know that an uptrend gives us series of higher highs, higher low. Then a downtrend gives us series of lower highs and lower low. Now, for you to be very, very accurate in your analysis, you should be focused on your last break of structure on your H4 time frame. You should be focused on your last break of structure on your H4 time frame. Now, this is my last break of structure on H4 time frame. This is my last break of structure from my H4 time frame. Now, the reason why you're focusing on your last break of structure is for you to have a clear direction of the market, for you to know where the market is, for you to have a clear direction of the market. Now, this market now has given us a 4 hours break of structure. Now, this market has showed us that this is a downtrend. Earlier, I said that there are two places in the Forex market where you can buy and sell from. Now, I said you can either buy from the structural liquidity or you buy from an external liquidity. Now, for you to know your structural liquidity, now, this is H4 time frame, and this last point here, this last point that made the market, the highest point the market got to before it started selling to break structure is my external liquidity. This last point here is my external liquidity. Now, where is my structural liquidity? Now, if this is my external liquidity, it means that all of these guys inside this place are my internal structures. Now, we have the internal structure and the external structure. Now, all of these guys inside here are my internal structures. You get to see your internal structures from H1 time frame lower. If you move to H1, you will see that it has given you a more clearer structure. Now, if you move to M30, you will see the structure clearly. You will see the structure clearly, this internal structure clearly. Remember, this was the line we drew. So you see the internal structure clearly. And I said that the market either buys from 2 points. The market can either buy from the structural liquidity or an external liquidity. Now, how would you know your structural liquidity in the market? Now, your structural liquidity is your second lower high as the market is falling. As the market is falling and as it's reversing, it is your second lower high that is your structural liquidity. Now, this first lower high, now the market has fallen, and as the market is reversing, this first lower high is called an inducement liquidity. This is the reason why a lot of traders get trapped in the market. They want to buy from an inducement liquidity. Inducement liquidity is a trap. Inducement liquidity is a trap. You don't want to buy from an inducement liquidity. You don't want to buy from an inducement liquidity. You don't want to buy or sell from an inducement liquidity. You only want to buy or sell from a structural liquidity and external liquidity. Now, this has given this first lower high as the market is reversing to the upside, as the market is pulling back, is my inducement liquidity. Then this second point here of my second break of structure is my structural liquidity, which is the second point of the break of structure. Look at it now. We have a break of structure here. As the market is pulling back down, as it's reversing back up, this is the higher point it got to. He broke it. This is my first lower high as the market is pulling back, my first lower high. I said that you always focus on your second lower high or the last lower high. We have a break of structure here. We have a break of structure here. So this is my first lower high, and this is my second lower high. Now, the market came into my structural liquidity, and it gave us a rejection candle on M30. Then I moved to M15 for a more better confirmation. And I got an engulfed candle, which is this candle here. I got an engulfed candle. I also got a reverse hammer and a long wick, which is that the market is rejecting this to go up. And I got a reversed, I got an, what's it called? I got an engulfed candle. And immediately I sold the market. The market started selling immediately. Now, I will always tell traders, always wait for your confirmation. Now, I sold this market after seeing my engulfed candle on M15, and the market has been selling till now. And it has been moving in profit. It has been selling till now. Now, the next pair we want to look at is Euro USD. Now, I said something that you go to your H4 and mark your recent break of structure. Now, this is my H4 time frame, and I have marked my recent break of structure on my H4 time frame, and this has shown me that this is a downtrend. It has given me the indication that this is a downtrend because this is my recent break of structure on the H4 time frame. Remember, I told you guys that the upper part here, the last lower high, is my external liquidity. Then the movements inside are internal liquidities. Now, inside your internal liquidity, as the market is pulling back up, the first point it will get to is your internal liquidity. And the second point it will get to is your structural liquidity, right? Now, let's now move to H1 time frame and mark it out. Now, as the market is pulling back to the upside, we have our first point here as our inducement, and we have our second point here as our structural liquidity. But the market broke it out, and it came into the POI of an external liquidity. Remember, I told you guys something that you only buy and sell from 2 points in the market. You are either buying from the structural liquidity or the external liquidity. Now, this market now broke our our structural liquidity and moved into our external liquidity and is selling off. And immediately I entered the trade after getting my confirmation. I started selling as sniper. It's still selling it now. So this is what you need to know. Now you may have a question that what if I have what if I have something like this? What if I have more than, okay, let me do this now. I said that you always buy and sell from the second point and the last point of your now I have this. I have this. I have this. And I have this. Now, If this market is to pull back up, this market is to pull back up, as it's pulling back up, this is my first point here. This is my first lower high, right? Because there's a clear break of structure here. So this is my first lower high, and this is my second lower high. So it is from my second lower high, I'll be looking for opportunities to short the market. So I'll be expecting the market to come into my second lower high. When I see an engulfed candlestick confirmation, I short, I sell. Very simple. Now you may ask, what if the market breaks the structural liquidity, which is my second lower high as the market is pulling back? What if it breaks my structural liquidity? Now, this is where patience comes in. I told you guys earlier that there are two places in the market that the two places in the forex market that the market will buy and sell from, either from your structural liquidity or your external liquidity. Now, if the market breaks your structural liquidity, which is your second lower high, all you have to do, wait for it to break the third lower high, fourth lower high, fifth lower high, and wait for it to get to your external. When the market has gotten to your external, then you see a confirmation candle, you cannot sell to the downside. I will come again. I said you have 2 points where the market will buy and sell from. You have your structural liquidity and you have your external liquidity. Now, the market now has come into this structural liquidity, and the market broke the structural liquidity. Now, what if the market gets to your third lower high, which is above the structural liquidity, and you get a confirmation candle? You don't sell. It's a trap. You only sell from 2 points in the market. You're either selling from the structural liquidity, which is your second lower high as the market is pulling back, or the last lower high. So these are the only 2 points in the forex market you are selling from. So if the market breaks your second lower high, you are waiting for it to get into the last lower high, which is your external liquidity. So when the market gets into your external liquidity and it gives you a confirmation candle, you can now sell. But if the market breaks the POI of your external liquidity with a full body candle, then the market is no longer valid for a sell. In this case now, you've gotten a new break of structure, which as the market has not changed direction to the upside. In this case, you start looking for a buy opportunities. All right. Now, if you find this video very educating, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment. If you have a question, go to the comment box and ask your question. I will come online and answer your question. Now, if you know of any forex traders that is still struggling, is still not profitable, guide them to watch this video, share the link of this video to them, tell them to subscribe so that when I post my new video, you'll get notified. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.